I also want to switch topic, guys, and get your reaction to President Trump sending National Guard troops to protect the Mexico border immediately. Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen said today that negotiations are continuing with governors along the border to determine the most effective use of the National Guard there. And Bernie, you have a little story you can share with us about the impetus for how this got started. You've talked to Donald about this before, and you sent out a tweet the other day.
Well, I had a conversation with him the other day. We didn't talk about this specifically, but I did send out a tweet the night before last calling for the president and the affected governors in the states that have the most negative impact in this area to work with the local, state, and federal authorities and get the National Guard involved. Look, there's no more important of a job for the President of the United States than the security of this sovereign republic. And he knows that. He gets it. He understands it. And whether it's the wall, whether it's technology, no matter what it is, we need to make sure the borders are secure. The National Guard, I think, is a great tool to start that.
Larry, what about you?
Oh, I think so, too. And, you know, this gets back to the trade issue. I'm an old international trade lawyer before I became a crime fighter. Trump knows how to use pressure. He knows how to put his word behind his mouth, so to speak. And this is a negotiation not just with Mexico to possibly get them to pay for the wall, to put troops on the border, and also to reduce drug violence and criminals and things like that. But it's also telling the Democrats in Congress, do you want me to commit all these resources down there without building the wall? Wouldn't it be a lot simpler if we simply funded the wall? So this is very shrewd on the president's part, and Bernie's absolutely right. It's also a matter of national security.
Yeah, means to an end to get that border wall. Now, meanwhile, Oregon's Governor Kate Brown tweeted out this: if Donald Trump asked me to deploy Oregon Guard troops to Mexico border, I'll say no. As commander of Oregon's Guard, I'm deeply troubled by Trump's plan to militarize our border. Kind of a silly tweet, if you ask me, Bernie. I mean, she is the commander of Oregon's Guard. But this is obviously a politically motivated tweet, not a tweet based on what's best for the people of Oregon.
Yeah, but that's the left, the Democrats. That's their way of thinking. They don't focus on what's best for this country. They're focusing primarily on politics. The president's focused on what's best for the country. We need to secure the borders. He gets it. He understands it. He's dedicated to it. And he's got to do it. He's got to do it. So I think it's going to get done. She could, do whatever she wants to do. The president's going to get the job done anyway.